Hi everyone, welcome to the TheClassyCode online software courses. So we provide courses on Informatica Power Center and Informatica Cloud, that is IICS or IDMC. Okay, both live as well as self-paced learning. Today we will look at one scenario in Informatica Cloud. That is, the question is, this is a scenario-based question, interview question. How do we generate sequence numbers using expression transformation? We can generate actually with a sequence generator, but with expression, how do we generate sequence numbers? For example, I have a source with some names, okay, name column with some names. And for this, in the target, I want to generate a sequence like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this, and so on. Okay. How do we generate this using an expression transformation? Okay. Let's look at the scenario. So for that, I'm just taking one mapping. I'm creating a mapping here for scenario 3. For previous scenarios, you can watch the previous videos. Okay. So this is scenario 4, where we can generate sequences using expression transformation. Okay. Yeah. Let's select the source. So this is a source file. I'm taking the source as a file. So I'm selecting the source. Okay. This is the source file for this example. Okay. So for naming convention wise, I'm leaving like this. And target. So target I will generate as a file again. So here I will take like S4 target. Okay. S4 target.txt. Okay. So without any quotes, I don't want any text qualifier as double quote. So I'm removing that. Okay. So this will be my okay, file name. Let me take that file here. Okay. This is the target name. Now, using expression, I want to generate the sequences, right? So I have taken the expression transformation. So within this expression, so how do we perform this? Is we need one variable pod to generate the numbers. Okay. So v underscore is just a naming convention. You can give any name to the variable pod. So v underscore specifies it's a variable pod. Okay. So variable. So let's take it as a sequence. Since it's a number, we'll give integer, or number is also fine. So I'm taking integer here. So we will configure the sequence. So how do we configure? The same value, whatever the value already present in the variable, plus 1. Okay. With every record entering into this expression, it will do a plus 1 to the existing value. So initial value of this variable port is 0. So for the first record, it will come like 0 plus 1. It becomes 1. So that 1 will be passed to the target. Next, second record enters into expression. What is there already in the V sequence? 1. So 1 plus 1 becomes 2. That 2 will be sent to the target. Then the third time, 3 plus 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Next, and so on. 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, and keeps on increasing. Okay. This is a variable port. This port we cannot send to the target directly. So for that, to send the value out, we need one output port called sequence. Okay. Any name you can give. It's up to you. I'm giving sequence as the name. Or we can give, for naming convention wise, O underscore sequence also we can give. Okay. But I'm just giving sequence here. And I will assign this value here. Okay. So first, as a first step, once it enters, the record enters the expression, it will calculate this value. The resultant value will be assigned to this output port. Okay. That's it. And yes, we will move this data to target. So in the incoming fields section, you see there are two ports, name and sequence. Okay. Yeah. That's it. So this way we can move the data to the target. Let's save this one. it is valid. I'm just executing this job, running this job, pointing to the local, the classic code is the runtime environment. I'm just executing. Let's see the result. Okay, so the job is running. Okay, it's done. Total 6 records are loaded to the target. Let's look at the target path. So this is the target path, and this is the file generated just now. Okay, so let's look at the data. So name and the sequence. Okay, you may ask, okay, yeah, it's coming fine, but can we change the order of the fields, order of the columns? So I want the sequence column first and the name column next. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So how to do that? In the expression itself, we can introduce one column here. Okay, so we'll do one thing. So we'll rename the incoming column as source underscore. Okay, I will tell you the reason. Here I will introduce I will introduce one new column called what is the name output field. Okay, so which can be of 30 characters. That would be fine, I guess. So first sequence, next name will come. To this name, I will map the source coming column. That's it. So here we can decide the order of the columns. So in the expression. So I'm just saving this and I'm running this one once again. Okay, let's see. Let's see code. Let's run this one. Okay, so this is done. Let's look at the data. Okay, so since the file is already existing, that's why it is throwing, giving this kind of data. So what we'll do, let's delete the existing file because in the mapping level, we are actually generating the, file. So here we will run it once again by removing the existing file. Let's run this once again and see. We'll see, you will get the required output. Okay, let's see this. Okay, so let's look at the data. So this is the data, export target. Okay, I got it. So we don't want this source name. We don't want this source name. So we can limit this at the target level. One second. So in the incoming fields, we don't want whatever is coming from the source. So we already are getting name within the source name. So what I will do, we will exclude with the help of these rules, we will exclude this name field called source name, which is coming from source. Okay, save this. And run it once again and see the data. Okay, let's see the data here. Okay, perfect. Let's see the data. Yes, this is how we are getting the data, the sequence and the name. This is how we are expecting, first sequence number, then the name. So this is how we can get it. Okay. So this is a simple scenario to generate sequence numbers using expression transformation. So we can still extend this requirement. Instead of having only the natural numbers starting from 1, we can use even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. Or we can get the numbers like 1, 3, 5, odd numbers as well. So how do you generate odd numbers or how do you generate even numbers? So if you want to know more about how to generate this, or if you know how to generate, please comment below. And for more videos, please watch this channel. And if you like the explanation, please hit a like button. Thank you very much for your time. We'll meet you in the next video. Okay. Thank you very much. And I just want to give you, apart from giving training on Informatica tool, we also provide resume build, mock interviews, interview support, and job support. So feel free to contact us on our WhatsApp number. We will be available on this. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.